Hello, dear students and dear viewers. Very warm good evening from my side because it's the evening time. And today, in this short video, we shall be looking at and analyzing the second act and its first scene of the drama Dream on Monkey Mountain, written by Derek Walcott. This video is being recorded for the benefit of the students and generally for the benefit of the readers and the viewers who are interested in that. So last act has been completed. Introductory lecture was also done on this text. In that way, four lectures have been formed out so far. And right now, this is the fifth lecture on, and therefore the Act 2 has already begun. And in Act 2, Scene 1 is going to be the focus in this video. I shall be trying to interpret the post coloniality as well as the drama writing technique of Derek Walcott and how the people of Africa are being voiced by him in showing their opinion, whatever they have about this world, its colonialism, and its post colonialism. So, first of all, I need to let you know that, like many other scenes, this scene is also a dream scene because here also the actors do not act in a way as if they are living a real life. This is also one of the dreams. And let me highlight the issue that and his companions have been arrested. Mystique is dead in the dream, and the next scene of the dream is that this during the arrest, when all these characters are in the jail, they are going to dream about their release from the jail, what they want to do, and how they want to do. That all will be discussed in this scene one of Act 2 of the drama, Derek Walcott's drama, Dream on Monkey Mountain. So I'm going to take you to the text of this part of the drama that we are going to visualize. So text is quite visible before you people. And if you see that there are certain preliminary, words which are written, and after that, ultimately, we reach to the very scene, very lines where all these things will be highlighted. But before we start with, all of us should know that every person who is colonized would wish to, would desire to, or would want to come out of that colonialism and come out of that slavery. So, that type of dream and wish he will be having all the time in his mind. And so, that mind will speak out in this drama as well. For example, the scene is being played inside the jail. Corporal, being the agent of the white man, is there to take care of the prisoners. He is to feed them also, but he has to run the cases against them as to he needs to make the investigation also. All these things he's doing as a one man representative of the white man. So that is why, first of all, he says, I am an instrument of the law, Suris. I got the white man work to do. Besides, if he crazy, he dangerous. If he's not, a night in jail will be good for his soul. Goes over to the old man's cell. Is Joe time, King Kong? Hey, food, food, old man. This paragraph is significant in many ways because here, once again, the character Suris is brought into focus. That character is that of a thief, and he is also present in the jail. And Corporal Lestrade have a kind of acquaintance with him already, so that is why he comes again and again close to Suris and says that this man, who is an old man, he is macaque and he is in the jail. And if he stays inside the jail for some time, there will be no problem with him, rather, he will be cured of the problems which he is suffering from. And besides that, in the very first line, Corporal also says, I got the white man's work to do, that he is working as an agent of the white man. And in that way, the role of the compradors, as it was said by Fenan as well, that there are the compradors in Africa who would play for the white man. Same is being performed here as well. That conqueror is accepting from his own mind, from his own way, that he is the one who has to follow the rule and the law given by the white man. So in this way, clear distinction is being made between the white people and the people who are not white and who are under their colonial system that is being pointed out. So the nature of the text to be post-colonial is quite visible. But the voice of those people is also present. For example, Suris, Macaque, all these people are also present. And Macaque is being referred to here as a King Kong. It means that The body of macaque is being discussed. There's a very powerful body, very huge body, and he says that the body is now demanding food, so that is why chow time is here. Though chow is a kind of dog, but still here it means that the food time has come, and possibly he needs to give food to his prisoners as well. So, in this way, powerfulness of Macaque is also proved when he gives him the name of King Kong. And on the other hand, derogatory thing has also been done, because King Kong is an animal and a human being who is powerful in body, but the appearance is like that. He's being degraded to the level of an animal as well. So, in that way, the opinion of the white man, the opinion of the colonizer, that all the time he is the one who is having all the characteristics of being human, but the people he colonizes, they possibly do not possess that qualities of the human being. So therefore, in that way, he assumes himself the role to be of superiority and other people to be in inferiority. In the same way, Corporal continues to talk about these people, and he says here once again, your rights, listen, nigger, according to this word, you have the inalienable right to life, liberty, and three green figs, no more, maybe less. You can do what you want with your life. You can hardly call this liberty. And as far as the pursuit of happiness, you never hear the expression, give a nigger an inch and he shall take a mile. Don't harass me further. I didn't make the rules to macaque. No, you come for this plate. So Corporal once again explains that when you talk of the rights, rights are not available to the local people. They are given whatever they are given. That is the will of the colonizer. So therefore, there's no liberty, there's no freedom, and only the liberty is that one can have the food and one can have any place which is given to him, but not more than that. So it means that real slavery exists there, but the real freedom does not exist in that colonial system, though the colonial system talks of the rights, but these were not existent there. So in this way, a corporal is highlighting that if the country is under colonial rule, then the people should not talk about the rights at all. He says that therefore such rights cannot be given. And after giving this explanation why the things are like that, he tells Macaque that he can have the plate of his food as well. So proceeding further, for example, here in this paragraph, if we start the paragraph from 279 page, here hold this turns to Tigri or Tiger, don't tell me about the law. Once I loved the law, I thought the law was just then. Universal, a substitute for God, but the law is a whore. She will adjust her price. In some places, the law does not allow you to be black, not even black, but tinged with black. So, in this way, such passages are introduced by the writer in order to show that if law is giving justice, then it's not less than God. But he says the corruption of the law is also there, that whatever the people are holding the law, they may not be practicing in that way. So, therefore, corruption of law and especially the difference of law for the black people, that is being pointed out here. So, difference of laws for the white people and then that of the black people, that is the focus of all that. Macaque, let me go home. I will pay you. I have money. I have money that I hide all of you. So this statement of Macaque goes to show that he's got some money and he will be bribing. So bribery and corruption of law is being highlighted here, and Macaque is ready to pay the money for that because possibly he knows that with this bribing he may be able to get rid of the police. And Corporal says, bribery, listen, you corrupt, obscene, insufferable ape. I am incorruptible. You understand? Incorruptible. The law is your salvation and mine. You imbecile. You understand that this ain't the brush. This ain't the bush. This ain't Africa. This is not the easygoing nigger you're talking to, but an officer, a servant, and an officer of the law. No, the law of jungle, but something the white man teach you to be thankful for. So Corporal explains that he is not corrupt at all, and bribery will not go in his case at all. He will not be accepting any type of bribe. He is not a corrupt person at all, so that is why he should not offer him any type of bribe. He says that he is a nice officer, he is very much faithful to the white man, and he is imposing the law given by the white man. He is not showing his own law at all. So in that way, you can see that one black man who is corporal, he is there to punish his own people with the law which has been given by the white man. And in this way, he becomes a party with the white man, though he's not a white man himself, but he is behaving in such a way that everything bad goes towards the African. For example, it's being said here that he is an ape also. He is a kind of monster also. He's not a good type of person. That is why he's accusing him of the bribery. So this is the upper face drawing room of the colonizer that he tries to portray himself as beautiful, as good, as neat and clean and incorruptible all the time. But it has been seen that in the colonies of the British people, say in India or in Africa, there had been corruption going on at every level. Even the people, local people, may be involved in corruption. For this purpose, in order to find what type of corruption had been going on, I would advise the students to read the Mughals of India. That is the book written by William Dalrymple. In that book, the corruption of the white man has been very much highlighted. So, in this way, the colony, the rule, the corruption, the law, and the upper face of the white man's rule is being portrayed by Corporal here. So it means that even if Makak give the money, it's not possible for the law to leave him. So Makak again repeats, I will give you all money. I have to go back home. Oh, mistake, you did warn me. I open my eyes and I see nothing. I see men pulling like animals in a pit. The spider there for all of us. I see in this pit. So in that way, he reminds once again the last scene where in the marketplace a lot of fight had taken place, and because of one spider, it was the whole thing which had been disturbed, and Mystique was killed. And sure, once again he's beating. He doesn't need this word. He wants to go back home. He doesn't need the money. So all he will be providing back to the people if he's given the freedom. So let us see that he does not get the freedom at all, even if he provides and offers money. So what is going to be the result for that? Rigby says, never mind how you want to get out, Makak. Verily, yes, listen, first we must kill Corporal. I know, now you crazy. So in that way, Suri and Tiger and Makak make a plan that Corporal Lestrade should be killed if they want the freedom. So in that way, this is the kind of resistance, this is the kind of action or reaction which the colonized person would take, that when they see their freedom is not coming to them, they would be ready to kill their own person who's acting on behalf of the white man. So killing of Corporal is being suggested by Tiger to Makak, and let's see what is the plan of this Tiger here. He says, you know why you must kill him? Because she tell you to. Old man, remember in the dream line she called you, and line don't stop to think the job. The line that is the opening and the closing of the book of judgment, when the moon in quarter, you know what Africans say. So Tiger is telling him the full details and reasons and justification for the murder of that corporal. He says that not only there has been the dreams, and the dreams to came to Makak, and these dreams gave him power. So he's not a simple person; he should be a lion. So in the African sense, he is trying to preach that Makak should go forward and kill this man Corporal and get his freedom. And probably when this thing happens, Suri and Tigris will get their own freedom without any problem, without any cost. So that is why he is trying to give him this type of suggestion. Tigris further says, how else can you prove your name is Lion? Unless you do one bloody, golden, dazzling thing. And who stands in your way but your dear friend, Corporal Lestrade, the straddler, neither one thing nor the next, neither milk, coal, neither day nor night, neither lion nor monkey, but a mulatto, a foot-licking servant of marble law. He caused Mosquito to die, Mustique to die. He turns back on that, believe me, uh, like your friend saw the spider. I see it clearly, you bastard son of the black gorilla. You listening? So that is the way how Tiger inspires, rather instigates Makak in order to kill him. He says that if Makak needs freedom, he needs to prove that he's powerful, and he must prove, because otherwise he will not be a lion at all. He will be simply a kind of slave. And so he also tells him that Mystique has been killed, and it's also because of the white man. He says that Corporal must be killed because he is the agent of the white man. He is the person who is a foot-licking servant of the marble law. So in this way, Makak is being prepared by Tiger that this thing should happen. So probably these are the conspiracy theories or evil which is generated among the people in order to prove their worth. But in case of colonial system, that may be conspiracy theory, this may be a type of rebellion, but it is not a rebellion, it's a kind of heroship according to the people of that area who are being colonized by the white man. So that is why the difference of the voice the people can raise, the representation people can get from the writer is noted here in such paragraphs, because it is not possible, according to the two people, to get freedom without killing that mulatto. So this hateable word is also being used for that person who is representative, who is a colleague, and who is going to work for the white man and not for his own people. So this is the situation very openly being highlighted by these characters and actually by the dramatist. So the plan of killing of this man, Lestrade Corporal, is coming up, and this plan is now being announced in the words of Tiger. It says, "Look how it shines, old man, like the sea, like silver. Think of bright blood. Think like the lion that is dazzled by pity for one only a second. Call the corporal, then when the moon come out again, pretend you're going mad. Yes, you are in the forest now. You are hunted, tired. Your heavy hanging tongue is dry as sand. Your muscle tender with exhaustion. You want to drink, all down, ask for water, a drink, pretend you catch a fit, and then the keys, corporal, corporal, go back to sleep, corporal." So this is the plan that this is the night when Makak should kill Corporal, in that way get freedom from him. And the plan is that Corporal will be coming to give water at the demand of Makak, and Makak should lie down and pose as if he's gone mad, as if he's gone unconscious, and he needs to show that there's problem with him. And as soon as this man, Corporal Lestrade, comes close, they plan to get the keys out of his pocket and then go out. But before that, they plan to kill him as well, so that nobody can stop them as well. So this is the plan. Let us see how this plan is executed, or what are the other things which are associated with that. For example, the writer is continuously talking about in these terms. For example, here writer says, "Let them run ahead, then I have good reason for shooting them down. Sharp will, attempting to escape, attempting to escape, attempting to escape for the prison of their lives. That's the most dangerous crime. It brings about a revolution. So off we go, lads." So this is the last and ending paragraph of the whole this drama, scene one of the second act of this drama. That here the injury has been done by Makak with the help of the knife, which was provided by Suris and Tigris. This knife was ready, and as soon as Makak was close to that man whose name is going to be Corporal Lestrade, as soon as he was close to that, he hit him, and that way became unconscious, began to bleed. So without noticing whether the man is dead or not, all these people came outside of that and started to run. So that is why in the ending portion, let me show you that ending portion once again. It is being declared that that Corporal is speaking that these people have run out, they have broken the jail, and he has been injured, and this is the situation in which these people have gone out. So in this way, he predicts that bad things or dangerous crime is done and revolutions are possibly there. So in this way, this could be the problem as well. Attempt to escape has been repeated for 3 times, and this goes to show that the writer wanted to assert that the scene should end with the attempt and the effort of the black man to escape from the misery or the trouble or the control of the colonial power. So in this way, the first scene closes, and we shall be recording another video for the second scene again, so that in bits, little by in bits, the things will be done. So in this way, viewers and readers, we have done this fifth part of this drama as well, which is actually second act and scene one of the second act, in which in the dream Makak tries to kill Corporal Lestrade in order to get freedom, and other people support him, and ultimately they kill him and they escape, and that is why in the end it's said that the escape is possible. But before that, the case was developed, instigations were made, plans were made that why Makak should kill him, because he's going to be the representative of the white man. And as he's representative of the white man, is a slave. So in this way, the two parties have become separated from each other. One is the ruling party, other is the rule party. And in between come all these people who are corporal like. They are the compradors, they are the agents, they are the babus in the Indian sense. So these people are selling their nation, and these people should be therefore killed. And the same way, the attempt of killing is made not because to get rid of colonial rule, but only to come out of the jail and to escape. Perhaps this can be widened and enlarged in the colonial control sense as well, that the starting process in order to get rid of such people has been done, and possibly with a few type more steps it will be possible there. But overall, it's going to be the dream, it's going to be the wish of the colonized person in order to get his freedom back towards him. So that's it from me for this whole scene, and we shall be hopefully meeting when we read once again scene 2, act 2 of this very beautiful Drama by Derek Walcott. Okay, that's it from me, and bye bye.